Crash Into Me, Dave Matthews, 1996. This is a song I really like to have students work on for a couple of reasons. And the biggest one is you have to count very carefully, and you have to learn to count by the eighth notes in the measure to make sure that the bass notes come in the right places. So I have a lesson together on this at TotallyGuitars.com, and that's what we do, is break it down into how to take this syncopated strumming pattern and on kind of a step-by-step basis keep it going, or figure out when to hit those bass notes and when to strum downs, when to strum down ups, when to strum a rest, meaning a stroke that you miss. And a big hint, if you want to get started on this, is you really just keep 3 fingers down. It's an E5 chord, playing E on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, B with your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and the E on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, along with the high open E. Those 4 notes never move. And then you just pick out this bass line that you only have to fret notes at the 4th fret or open, and one at the 2nd fret. So it starts on C sharp on the 4th fret of the 5th string, and then goes to an open A in the first measure. Then has a B, and you get the B on the 2nd fret of the 5th string by making what I call a hinge bar, flattening out your first finger so that it's playing the 4th and 5th strings at the 2nd fret. And then you keep your hand like that while you hit an E in the bass. So there really is just this little 8. I guess I better tell you first. There are 4 measures in the pattern, and every measure has 2 bass notes in it. One on beat 1 and one on the and of beat 3. And what I have people do with this is don't count the measures by quarter notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Learn to count it by eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then just know which of those notes you're playing, which of those beats you're playing bass notes on. It turns out they're all on 1 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. G sharp, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this little 8-note sequence that happens over 4 measures, the bass notes are always changing on beats 1, or being hit on beats 1 and 6. Then you just have to keep the strumming going over the 4 strings that are droning. And the bass goes from C sharp to A to B, then E, then to G sharp, back to A to B, and then ends with E before it repeats. Anyway, it is broken down in much more detail, and then we talk about all the parts in the song, and a little bridge where it hangs on the C sharp for a little while. We also have a little segment on the theory involved as far what the chords would really be. So that's sort of a puzzle, actually. So we just talk about them, and then you have a chance to figure them out for yourself before I give you the answers. So if you would like to check into the lesson on Crash Into Me, it's available now at TotallyGuitars.com, along with hundreds of other lessons. But especially if you're into Dave Matthews and stuff, we've got this one up there and a few others just around the corner, if they're not already there by the time you're looking at this. So come see us at TotallyGuitars.com when you can.